I'm starting to realize a trend in society. If a white person does something, it's deemed as racist, white privilege, white supremacy, and all these stupid arguments people like to make because they don't like white people. But if a black person does the exact same thing, oh, it's appropriate. Oh, it's fighting for the future of these groups of people. Oh, we must protect this marginalized person because they're doing the exact same stupid thing that was bad in the past that white people did, but they're black and they don't have the power to be racist to anybody because black people can never be racist in any capacity whatsoever. But what's weird is that these examples people like to do are not leading to a more inclusive society. They're creating more divide. A few months ago, I talked about that black principal who thought that it would be a bright idea to segregate the classrooms by race. And what was weird was that the only person publicly to call her out that was in that same area was not a white Karen going around saying that she has a problem with the thin air that she breathes, but a black woman.
The school district here has looked into these allegations and says it has taken action. Still, parent Kyla Posey says she can't believe a principal thought separating students according to race was a good idea.
We've lost sleep trying to figure out, why would a person do this?
Kyla Posey says she was stunned when she learned about classes segregated by race at Mary Lynn Elementary last year. A practice she says was put in place and condoned by Principal Sharon Briscoe. Principal Sharon Briscoe. Principal Sharon Briscoe. Principal Sharon Briscoe.
But all stupid trends have a sequel that's even dumber, and I present to you NYC school plans to sort kids by race for social justice program. A New York City junior high is planning on separating students by race in order to discuss social justice topics next week. According to an email sent to parents obtained by the outlet, the Lower Manhattan Community Middle School will conduct the activity in order to undo the legacy of racism and oppression in this country that impacts our school community. And so you would think you would gather all the students up and teach them about all these things and show them that this is the past and we are trying to create a future where we can all stand together and be one united group of people who all respect one another, right? No, we gotta divide everybody up by race. Mexicans, go over there. Blacks, go over there. Whites, go over there. Asians, close your eyes and go back there. You all need to learn that racism from these whites that are sitting here in the janitor's closet, they are the bad ones. You all need to learn that quickly, because if you don't, you're not going to understand that later in life you can't succeed at anything because white people are the problem of why you can't make a lot of money. I don't understand why people think that this is a good idea. I don't see how a school could think they're fighting against racism and all these different forms of oppression by segregating the students away from each other and teaching them this dumb shit. I guess this is this critical race theory thing. I don't know. I'm not really invested in that. But if it is, how do you think that's a good idea? How can you sit there and argue the point of, yes, we're here to fight against racism, and our way of doing that is not by showing these individuals that, hey, people lived like this. This was something that people used to do. And hopefully with these teachings, you don't end up like that. You don't have to deal with these types of people. No. You're not going to learn like that. You're going to learn by dividing everybody specifically by their race. Principal Shannon Douglas wrote in the email that children in grades 7 and 8 will opt into one of the 5 affinity groups. Asians, whites, and multiracial students will be in their own categories. African American and Hispanic students will be combined into one group. Douglas added, she is emphasizing race this school year because students are talking about it since race has become a popular topic on social media, or parents are talking even more about it at home due to the recent incidents across the nation. So your bright idea to implement segregation is because your students are tweeting hashtag I can't succeed, white privilege, ooh woo, I can't do anything, I'm flunking geometry class. You're not actually gonna combine everybody and teach them that, hey, even though all these things are happening, it would be best for everybody to come together, respect one another. No. We gotta divide everybody except the blacks and the Hispanics and teach everybody that white bad, everybody else good. Everybody else has been marginalized for all these years, and white people, even the hillbillies, even the hillbilly whites, even the homeless hillbilly whites, yeah, even they have more privilege than you right now in school. That's a brain dead argument. And for what reason could anybody think segregating is the obvious idea? It'll never be. You will never create this inclusive society doing these dumbass divisive tactics. They've never worked. Not once has anybody crafted an argument that made them work. We have more people hating white people, and because of that, we got more white people hating everybody else. Instead of doing all this stupid shit, how about we all acknowledge the bad past and start progressing to the future, where we can actually hold hands and participate in the worldwide circle jerk. You thought I forgot about that, didn't you? I never forget about a circle jerk. I want everybody to enjoy a society where we can respect each other, not based on the color of our skin, but by the content of character. I wonder who the fuck said that. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all in the next one. You can all learn from these high school principles on how to not be a dumbass as it pertains to leadership. Goodbye.